University. Been sharing the gospel today, and we had a wonderful thing happen. The not so wonderful thing is there aren't many students out here, and it's a cold day. But I was preaching, and a young man came up. His name is Moses, and his mother grew up in the Soviet Union, a Soviet Jew, an atheist. She went to Israel and had him. And then they moved to New York. He was raised in New York. And he said his mother is a very committed Jew. And he had read the Old Testament, but did not believe it. He had never heard us preach before. He was just recently had a few minutes earlier been at the chiropractor and started reading the New Testament because it was right there on the table in the office, and he got all the way to Matthew 5, and he had a question about Matthew 5 and the divorce issue, and he was saying he thought it wasn't fair what Jesus said about divorce. So we talked that through a little bit, and then he brought up some other contradictions that he sees in the Old Testament, and we discussed those. So when I found out that he was reading what must have been the Gideon Bible in the chiropractor office, I said, "Did you take it?" And he said, "No." And I said, he said, "I wouldn't take their Bible." And I said, "Well, actually a Gideon Bible you can take. But I said, you can have my Bible." And I had this preaching Bible I've had probably 5 years, and it did have a few pages in Genesis torn out. And watch your fingers there, dear, over the camera. A few pages torn out, and he was really excited to take the Bible, and I'm just excited for Moses, and this is the way we reach the world. His mother grew up in the Soviet Union, an atheist Jew, has come to believe in God, and now her son has heard the gospel, and he's definitely interested in reading the New Testament. So pray for Moses. He actually pronounced it the Hebrew way, and I don't know how to pronounce it that way. And he, Moshe is the way you spell it, the Hebrew way. And he plans to read the New Testament. So pray for him that he will come to know the Lord Jesus Christ. And Brother Jed did get a small crowd out here today for a little bit, so we weren't preaching here. The woods are just beautiful. As Brother Jed said, this is the prettiest campus, so we walked over here so you can see all the beauty. But we were preaching and got a little bit of a crowd, and some people heard the word, but maybe we were here for Moses. So pray for him and all who heard. God bless you, everyone.